What is up, everybody? It's Dante Walton here. Today I'm going to react to Season 1, Episode 3 of Daredevil Born Again. But before we get things started, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe for more content like this coming soon. Yeah, last time we had the 2-episode premiere here, I really enjoyed these first 2 episodes. It felt like something kind of fresh for Daredevil. It didn't just seem like a direct continuation of what was on the Netflix series, even though it did honor some of the stuff from there. It changes things up visually and all that, and it introduces some new characters. Actually, I like the new characters so far, so... Yeah, but last time we had I'm assuming we're still in like the trial for Hector Ayala, the White Tiger. We saw that like those two cops trying to like basically kill the only witness there, and so Matt had to like beat them up and at least injure them really bad. I don't think he killed them, but like I don't know, one of them he like cracked one of their necks, it seems like. But either way, I think like he basically was like letting the Daredevil side of him out. Even though he wasn't wearing the suit, he was basically being Daredevil there. So I'm sure that's going to make him even more conflicted because he wants to do things, you know, just strictly through the legal means and all that. And the fact that he's like representing someone who also is a vigilante, I'm sure that's going to complicate things even more internally for him. So yeah, let's just jump in season sort for episode 3 here.
Bring you some food? No.
I'm assuming his trial is happening or about to happen because he's wearing a suit right now.
Luquillo is a beach near where I'm from in Puerto Rico. To me, it's the most beautiful place on earth. White sand, palm trees, and the coqui. This little tree frog doesn't croak, it sings its name. To us Boricuas, man, it's a magical sound. Thousands of these frogs start calling out to their one and only love.
You're gonna see that beach again, Hector. I promise. And you'll be reunited with your family.
Can you really promise this, though, Matt? I don't know. The odds are stacked up against him.
Be cool. It's a gimme. No one plays cowboy.
Evening, gentlemen. Couldn't trouble you for the keys to this fine vehicle, could I? Thank you very much. And, wallets while you're at it.
Okay. At least he's a kind mugger.
You too, Susan.
Do you know whose truck this is?
Oh. Are you a hard man, are you?
Yeah.
Silly wee bastard.
Oh. A gimme, right? I wonder if that was like a Fisk truck. Look how far apart they are.
Sorry to bother you, sir, but you wanted to be updated on anything happening near the Red Hook port?
Yes.
Last night there was a double homicide not half a mile from the port.
Red Hook was supposed to be like a neutral territory, right? Or something?
Make the appropriate calls and inspire Chief Gallo to make it a priority.
Already using the police for his own benefit.
They're misbehaving because there's no one at the head of the table.
They're rats. Rats at the bottom of the barrel. Let them kill each other.
Whoever is left standing will come after you.
Yeah, he created a power vacuum.
That kind of violence. Petty blood feuds. None of it is our concern.
We'll see. Can you truly leave your past behind? Or he's gonna catch up to you? What's up with your bloody knuckles, though? I feel like you're still doing dirty work, bro. I mean, you are doing dirty work, but I feel like you're still getting your hands dirty, like, literally. Cut to Matt washing off his own hands. Look at his knuckles, too.
You're a blind lawyer who can fight.
Well, at least you survived, but...
Officer Powell.
You know, Murdoch, I bet Judge Cooper would be interested to hear that you're interfering with a police investigation.
You tried to murder him!
Well, at least I won't go to jail. Witness tampering is a serious offense. Now maybe you get lucky and the DA only slaps you with a misdemeanor. I'll see you in court, officer.
What are you gonna say? You got beat up? Oh, the Punisher. Well, you got beat up by a blind lawyer? Yeah, also he had the Punisher like skull tattoo with like I want to say like an American flag on it or something. Hits a little bit too close to home there. I'm sure the actual Punisher is not going to take that lightly if he finds out about that, you know. Goes against really what he stands for. He's not someone to idolize either, especially police.
For how long have you been with the NYPD, Officer Powell?
Just over 15 years.
Surprised this guy's not in the hospital.
Would you say it was unusual for an officer of your seniority to be working on New Year's Eve?
I volunteered.
So that was on New Year's Eve and there's no one else down there in the subway station?
The place is like a ghost town. And the defendant, he just came out of nowhere.
Did you tell the defendant to stop?
Don't react, Hector.
Next thing I know, the guy just takes Cal and he just pushes him in front of the train.
What a liar.
Officer Powell, good morning. I'm told you have a black eye. I hope everything is okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
The best cure for a black eye is fast hands.
Objection.
Sustained. Come on, Mr. Murdoch.
By alone, you mean just the two of you, no one else?
That's right.
It's about to get him for perjury, isn't he?
Which means there certainly wasn't a confidential informant you were roughing up.
Objection.
You better have a good faith basis for this, Mr. Murdoch.
I do, Your Honor. You ever met a man named Nicky Torres?
I never heard of him.
Did you and Officer Shanahan have an arranged meeting with Nicky Torres on the platform that night?
You already cooked, bro.
I told you I don't know him.
Yeah, you did say that.
Oh.
Cannot testify.
More of these Punisher cuffs. On your neck, bro? Seriously? At least the other guy was like, he can hide it under like his sleeve. He was like right here. But on your neck? You guys are idolizing a mass murderer? Makes sense if they are also fine with killing people.
Looking at the doors isn't going to get them here any faster.
Who says I'm looking at the doors?
They'll be here.
They better be here. Oh boy. Sure, this isn't a coincidence.
Mr. Murdoch, call your witness.
Just another second, Your Honor.
Oh my god, really, this guy?
Get out of the van, asshole.
Is he allowed to do this? Like, just leave the court? I guess he's not on stand anymore, but... Oh, diversion. Pretty smart, hey! Just taking a cab, that was a smart diversion.
I told the cops I'd help them out sometimes.
And by help out, you mean become a confidential informant?
Yeah.
Mr. Torres, is that what you were doing on the night of New Year's Eve? Were you passing along information to Officers Shanahan and Powell?
Is he gonna be too afraid to tell the truth?
Remembering you're under oath.
No. I was home all night.
Previously, you stated pretty clearly that you were actually at the 168th Street subway station being beaten
When
with
Hector Ayala intervened to save your life.
Objection.
With great risk put himself in harm's way, didn't he?
Isn't that true? Counsel, stand down.
Oh man, you can't be doing that though. But like, yeah, this guy's lying, he's scared.
Withdraw the witness, Your Honor.
Mr. Torres, you are dismissed.
That was their one shot. What's this guy up to?
Mayor's 30 minutes late.
He won't be joining us. Truck hijackings, violence at the docks, the gang war. It all ends today.
We don't take orders from you, son.
Luca, this is what you owe Victor.
1.8. I like the sound of that.
Are you out of your mind? I don't take orders from the mayor's errand boy.
Think the mayor's gonna come down
I
here.
don't work for the mayor. I work for the man.
I don't know exactly what he meant by that, but okay.
We put him on the stand. He tells his side of the story, the truth. And we hope the jury see him the way we do.
That's risky. I don't know what else do they have.
I sent Buck to Luca to tell him to pay Victor 1.8 restitution for the hunter.
That's what he meant by I don't work for the mayor, I work for the man. Vanessa's the man.
Chaos before a stronger peace, or is it my penance for what I did?
No.
You're punishing me for Adam.
I'm not punishing you for anything.
You're leaving me out in the cold.
I doubt they're going to talk about all this in therapy.
Thank you for your patience.
Maybe they shouldn't, because I don't want them to have like any reason to kill her for her knowing too much. Oh, that's that drink from Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, I bought some flowers at La Bodega, and I was heading down to the station.
Okay, his wife is here in court now. That's good, at least.
My wife and I, we live with my sister and my niece. Soledad and I, we've always dreamt of having our own place. And I put a deposit down on a studio in the South Bronx. I was going there to put the flowers there for the next day.
Because you wanted to surprise your wife.
I was just trying to help. I didn't want anyone to get hurt.
Could have just walked away. You decided to risk your own safety to help a stranger. Wasn't the first time, was it?
Ooh.
I don't understand.
He's going to expose that he's a vigilante?
You intervened that night because you're a hero.
Matt, don't do this.
Oh my.
Yes or no? Are you the vigilante known as the White Tiger?
Oh my.
Yes or no? Mr. Order.
I thought the judge already agreed that they're not supposed to use that as evidence. He's doing a Hail Mary, I guess.
Both of you in my chambers now.
Yeah, the judge's like, didn't we already discuss this? Well, Hawkwood wanted to put into evidence before, so...
You have the nerve to stand up and make a mockery of my courtroom.
Wasn't my intention, Your Honor. They somehow got to my star witness. My hand was forced.
I can strike this from the record, but that is pointless.
Yeah.
I can declare a mistrial, but it's out already, so I'd say that ship has sailed. Put me in quite a bind, Mr. Murdoch.
I didn't mean to disrespect the court, Your Honor.
Let me be clear. You blew open this door, Mr. Murdoch, which means...
Yeah, it's open season on my client. I get it.
Well, that's it.
You're not going to be able to stumble into traffic court without one of them up your ass. I hope it was worth it.
I don't think that Mr. Ayala is gonna get a fair trial. You know why? He's Puerto Rican. If you have enough evidence, he should go to prison. But give him a fair trial, which I don't think he's gonna get it.
It wasn't your secret to tell.
Just trying to keep you out of prison, buddy. We were losing. I had to take a big swing. You know, Hector, if you are acquitted, your White Tiger days are over.
Maybe his niece gets it, because they did show her there. I do know, like, the White Tiger is like a mantle that gets passed down in the comics.
I didn't choose it. It chose me. You might as well ask me to stop breathing.
There are other ways to help.
He's kind of speaking about himself too, Matt. That's funny.
I think you might be surprised at how much you don't miss being him.
They were driving home. The engine caught on fire. I tried to open the door, but it was stuck. Until all of a sudden I see someone running toward us.
Someone White Tiger saved?
It was White Tiger.
This is definitely going to sway the jury.
A few weeks ago, I was leaving work. It was late, and I have to cut to this alley to get home.
I'm not sure how, like, legally accurate this is. Like, all these, like, I'm sure brand new witnesses and all that, and all this new evidence. Thought that was supposed to be, like, arranged beforehand, but I'm not entirely sure.
This is a police report filed by Officer Lucas Barlow. I responded to an attempted burglary call. He attacked me without provocation. We fought. And then White Tiger appeared. He intervened, pulled the suspect off me, then helped me subdue and arrest the suspect.
That's a good pull.
Officer Reyes. Officer Wong.
To show that, oh, it's not vigilantes versus NYPD. They've also helped the police as well.
And it isn't the story of a man who has a vendetta against the police. In fact, I think many of the people in this room would consider White Tiger to be an ally. Why would you risk your life by running toward a burning car to save strangers?
It's the right thing to do.
Police said Hector attacked them, that he came out of nowhere. Why would he do this without the amulet? It gives him extraordinary strength and power. Would any of you walk into battle with one arm tied behind your back?
This is a good point.
Does this sound like the type of man who would murder a police officer in cold blood? He is a man of integrity. The community says so. The police say so. The mask doesn't make the man. And whether Hector Ayala is wearing a white tiger suit or not, he's a hero.
Is this actually gonna work? Just like the man in the street said, like, he didn't get a fair trial. But, like, I don't know. Matt might have pulled a Hail Mary pass right here.
Good people can do bad things. Bad people can do good things.
That's true as well.
Do you know what happens to a person when they get hit by a train? You don't actually die until they back the train up, and then your body, it just bursts. And that is exactly what happened to Officer Shanahan when Hector Ayala pushed him in front of that train. But we're supposed to be okay with that, right? Because he's done some nice things for people.
This guy's definitely lawyering. There's a reason he's the district attorney.
And every single day, these brave men and women show up to serve the people of this city, to serve you, to serve me.
Obviously, us as the audience know that Hector's completely innocent here, but I don't know what the jury's going to think.
Why is he hiding? Because the last time I checked, real heroes don't need to hide.
Okay, buddy. And a lot of those police officers aren't heroes either. And I guess they're certainly not hiding, especially with the tattoos on their neck and stuff. Oh boy, I really don't know. It could go either way. I don't know what the verdict's going to be.
On the count of murder in the first degree, the jury finds the defendant not guilty.
Yes, okay.
On the count of murder in the second degree, the jury finds the defendant not guilty. On the count of manslaughter.
Manslaughter, though.
The jury finds the defendant not guilty.
All right, yeah, let's go. Even with an unfair trial, he still pulled through. Doesn't mean the police are going to be letting it go, especially the crooked ones, you know?
Your friend, the journalist BB.
All due respect, sir. We have people at the Times.
Tell her I want to see her again.
I like how they like the two sides of like the more traditional old school way of doing things, and Daniel's like the new school way. And Fisk is kind of going towards the new style.
My old partner and I, straight out of law school, we were so broke. We pulled about everything we had together for an office bottle of O'Melvinies.
He mentioned that in episode 1, Foggy.
Just a nice little reminder that once in a while, the system works.
Yeah, once in a while.
You're talking about your friend, Foggy Nelson, right?
Yeah.
I was kind of wondering when you would.
Thought you weren't his therapist.
The Ayala verdict is an absolute miscarriage of justice.
Well, sir, a court and a jury found him not guilty.
Courts fail, juries get it wrong. I should know.
Yeah, because you should be in prison right now.
A masked vigilante, a murderer, is allowed to roam the streets.
But murder is the mayor right now.
A man who wears a mask to cover his face is a coward. These vigilantes, they are not heroes.
Nothing better happened to him. Matt told him his days as a white tiger were supposed to be over. Oh.
The rule of law must prevail.
Hurts because the actors passed away in real life too. I really liked the character of Hector. Oh. The real Punisher's not gonna like that one bit. In the coquille. They're singing. Matt promised him that he'd be able to see it one day too. Go back to Puerto Rico and hear them and go back to the beach and all that. Alright, so that was season 1, episode 3 of Daredevil Born Again. This was another good one here. I kind of like how it's like a bit of like a procedural, like a legal procedural in a way. Like we dealt with this case of Hector Ayala, and it was like a 2-episode thing. But I wonder if there'll be like several different cases throughout this whole season or not. I think there's 9 episodes, if I'm not mistaken, for this season. So there's like probably space for like if they do like maybe like 2 episodes per case or like a handful of more cases here. But yeah, this one wasn't really heavy on the action, but like the thrilling part of it kind of came from like the courtroom scenes, which we didn't see too much of in like the original run of Daredevil. I feel like so I kind of enjoyed that we're getting that more here. But it really sucks the way they killed Alf Hector. Not surprised though, but man, like, why did Matt have to promise him that he'll be able to see the beaches again and all that? But at least he won the trial, and maybe like whoever these Punisher cops are. Again, I don't want to associate them with the real Punisher because I'm sure he's gonna have a problem with this. Like they might have made a martyr out of him. Like it seems like the jury was sort of liking him, and although it's gonna be very controversial because of how people feel about vigilantes. I mean, there's a reason Wilson Fisk won. That was a big part of his platform, it seems, to like outlaw vigilantes and all that. But I don't know. I feel like he's creating like a martyr out of him, maybe. But it didn't have to be that way. He was just getting his life back on track. He got the home for his wife and him and all that. His niece was there, I'm assuming, right at the court. Wonder if she's going to be the new White Tiger, because I do know in the comics the mantle gets passed down. And I know there's like a female White Tiger. That's one I'm more familiar with, actually. I see them like other stuff, like other video games and like shows and stuff. So I wonder if they're setting that up there, because you know you get the power from the amulet. But man, this really sucks. But again, I feel like some people are gonna think, okay, like that's what had to be done. Vigilantes are dangerous and all that. Other people are gonna think these vigilantes help people. They're actually heroes. And then I don't know if they're gonna know the police killed them. Probably not. But yeah, these police officers are the ones that are really just causing problems out here. Not saying there hasn't been like vigilantes that have done harm and killed people. For example, Punisher, he's killed plenty of people. He's definitely not a hero. He has like some sort of code of honor that he goes through and all that, but even he would not think of himself as a hero, you know. But he's not going to just straight up just murder people indiscriminately, though. So at least that's something. But he's not going to agree with these cops. He doesn't have the same agenda as them. He doesn't have the same beliefs as them. The way they're just like, kind of like in real life, like police and military, like using the iconography of the comic book character Punisher. It's kind of weird because he's someone that just feels like murder is the way to achieve his goals and to get revenge and to get things done. If that's something you really want from like someone who's supposed to serve and protect, you know? They idolize like someone who just like kills to get what they want or seek the vengeance they feel like they need. Yeah, so it should be interesting. I'm really curious to see how they're going to deal with that going forward. But maybe I don't think I like this episode quite as much as like the first two. But I do actually, even saying that, I did actually like this episode quite a bit still. But even saying that, I do hope we do get more of this legal proceeding stuff, because it's something that I actually liked quite a bit, and something I was hoping that She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, was going to deal with more than it actually did. So maybe this show will scratch that itch for me. But yeah, overall still a good episode. Sad ending, but you know, the show is not really known for happy endings. But yeah. Yeah, leave any thoughts you had on this episode and my reaction in the comments down below, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye.